Boys, I want to talk to you guys about something which I see very common in self-improvement, and that is having bad friends. I would say for most of my life, up until about 3 years ago, I actually had really bad friends, but I didn't realize it. I don't think I realized it because I never actually experienced what good friendship was for my entire life. Even from when I was very young, I would have friends who would somewhat poke fun at me, disrespect me in subtle ways. For example, would be playing with some toys and they wouldn't help me fucking tidy up or some really petty shit like that. And then as I got older, there would be some subtle childlike bullying. Sam's gay, haha, Sam's gay, whatever the fuck, right? And then in secondary school, it got worse and worse and the bullying got quite nasty. Nasty in the sense of it was just a very subtle, subconscious chipping away of my self-esteem to the point where I just felt like a piece of shit and I didn't deserve anything, because I was treated so poorly constantly. And then even when I got out of school, I would spend my times playing video games. I'd be in Discord servers, and my friends there were bad influences as well. Very negative environments. The type of environment where if someone was to leave the Discord, everyone would immediately start to just talk shit about them. And this was normal to me. You watching this right now, you might have a friendship group where you guys constantly gossip and badmouth each other when you're not in the room. This is one of the major red flags for a very negative friendship. Put it this way, if they're talking shit about someone who's left the room, I can almost guarantee you that they also do the exact same to you, right? What we want really is a group of friends who, when we leave the room, they actually say only nice things about us. Sadly though, for most young men, we don't get that. We actually get the total opposite, and it's very destructive to our self-esteem. Throughout school, you're conditioned into these types of tribal friendships where you have to sort of stick together to have strength in numbers. If you're the lonely kid at lunchtime, you're picked on, there's something weird about you. So we end up in these very negative friendship groups where, quite frankly, we probably align with one person at best in the group, and everyone else we're very impartial to. We don't really care if they're there or not, you know? And the proof in this is when you leave school, if you guys haven't left school yet, you'll find you'll probably never speak to 99% of the people you went to school with ever again. From the day you leave, after prom, okay, you will never speak to most of those people ever again. Unless it's to open Facebook and to subtly mock them with how awesome your life's going while they're on a downward spiral. Is that toxic? Probably. But fuck them. Everyone was very mean to me at school, so I don't fucking care. What if I told you that the fact that you perhaps still keep these friends around, or perhaps the fact that you haven't yet identified that it's a negative friendship, is actually a massive detriment to your growth as a man. You're watching this channel because you're interested in self-development. You want to escape life's trenches. You want to become a man of value. You want to live an awesome lifestyle. You want to get a beautiful girlfriend. You want to provide value to a marketplace. You want to have financial freedom. You want to have location and time freedom. You don't want to be depressed. You don't want to be anxious. You want to be socially slick. What if keeping these friends around you is actually adding a ceiling to your growth? Quite a low ceiling as well. What if I told you that if you was to get rid of these bad friends, you would suddenly have so much more room to grow? What if I told you that if you stopped hanging out with these friends, everything would start to make sense to you? You would get that sense of mental clarity. You would start to build a positive self-esteem. You would no longer look at yourself and think, am I really worthy of love? You would naturally start to look better. You don't have to consciously look smacks. You just start to glow. You feel good about yourself. The day-to-day tasks which push you forward in life would, one, become very clear to you, and two, become a lot more effortless. You would start to cultivate amazing relationships with both other men and women. You would actually start to attract a good caliber of person into your life rather than the constant negative people that you get funneling into your life. What if the only thing holding you back from this sense of massive growth is the people you choose to keep around you? If I gave you a button right now watching this video, which if you pressed it, you would no longer be friends with the current friend group that you have, but you would be 10x in your self-development journey. You would have 10 times the attraction from women, 10 times the success in business, 10 times the mental clarity. And not only that, you also have a new group of friends, awesome friends who actually value you. But you're no longer friends with these people. You would press that button, wouldn't you? You would. That's what you're missing. And sure, it's not an instant thing that once you press the button, your life is just instantly 10x. Quite frankly, you might have a period of loneliness. You'll have a bit of pain. You'll have a bit of a struggle. But it's that struggle which actually turns you into the man you want to become. Think of any story that you find inspiring. There's a low point, and then there's the journey to the high point. If you just went from bottom to top like that, you wouldn't give a shit. You don't find people who caught a crypto pump, a lucky crypto pump, inspiring, do you? You just don't. You wouldn't look at them and think, oh, they're an awesome character. I really want to be like them. No. You want to be like the guys who had a sick A to B transformation. You want to be like Guts from Berserk. You want to be like Maximilian from Gladiator. You want to be like fucking Batman, because I've been through the shit. So sure, you're not just going to press a button and you're immediately going to be awesome. But if you press that button, you're allowing yourself to be awesome, and it will take some time, but you'll eventually get there. You will trudge through the trenches for a while, and you might feel a little bit alone, but eventually things will start to make sense to you. You'll start to piece certain things together. You would repair your broken self-esteem, and you would start to attract good people and good things into your life. Business, women, new friends, a new sense of purpose, clarity. You're no longer just AFK picking up your phone, looking for answers. You know what you want to do. But while you're hanging out with these low vibrational people, one, you're not moving forward. But two, weirdly, when you're surrounding yourself with this negative energy, you're also negative energy, and you're going to repel any positivity out of your life. You don't even mean to. You could have met a really awesome dude in the gym who's doing absolute bits in his business, and you'd get along really well with him. You've both got a lot in common. But this guy is weirdly just invisible to you because you carry yourself like this loser who hangs around with losers. You cannot even begin your journey of self-development until you cleanse your social circle and you cleanse negativity out of your life. You cling on to the old because the new is unfamiliar to you, and that's scary. Joining those Discord servers with those loser friends is way more comfortable for you. It's way more accessible to you. And it quenches this sense of loneliness and this need to connect with people. But it's on the other side of that unfamiliarity and that potential pain which molds you into a man worthy of good friends. This is a test from God, and you will no longer be failing this test by the time this video is done. And you'll come back to me in 12 months and you'll be so thankful that you took this advice, because I actually knew this was the case early on in my self-development, but it took me 9 months to actually take action and to start cleansing this negativity out of my life. 9 months of stagnation. For what? Because I'm stubborn? Because I'm scared of being alone? Because I'm scared of unfamiliarity? No more. First, you need to accept that you might feel more lonely. You might feel sad. You might feel less connected for a time, but you can transmute that energy into something positive. You can't destroy the energy. You feel that way. That's totally fine. But you can channel it into something good. The perfect example of this is when you go through a tough breakup, what do guys do? They just fucking smash the gym. And that's because they're transmuting and channeling that energy into something else. On the flip side, you could just sit down and open Instagram, open Pornhub, and jack off. That's not an option for us. That would be you failing God's test, because that's actually just making you a worse person. And that's not why we're doing this. That's not why you're watching this YouTube channel. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can be channeled. Channel it into something good. You feel lonely. Okay, cool. Go balls deep on your fucking work, or smash some weights. Classic. When I was down bad and I was in the trenches, I spent sometimes 6 hours in the gym because I was in that much pain. So be it. Whatever you gotta do, man. But whatever you do, don't reach back out to the people that you're trying to step away from. Don't be tempted to join that Discord server or to type a message in the group chat, because you're taking a step backwards from your new and improved self. Secondly, guys, and this is important, but don't make a big deal out of it. Don't make you leaving the friend group some sort of weird event. Sorry guys, can't hang out with you anymore. It was a good time and all, but I'm watching self-improvement on YouTube now, and I've just realized you guys are all a bunch of losers, and I'm too alpha to hang out with you, so I'm going to leave now. Bye. This is 1, going to introduce unwelcomed trouble into your life. 2, you're going to create enemies for no good reason. Because quite frankly, some of these friends, they might also be feeling like you right now and thinking like, you know what, I want more. And maybe they can actually join you on the journey. Fucking awesome. And free, guys, most importantly, it's fucking cringe, okay? Don't be cringe. Literally just begin to say no more often. Oh, Sam, you want to play Rocket League? Oh, no thanks, I'm busy. Oh, Sam, you want to come to this party? No thanks, sorry, I've got something going on with family. Join the Discord servers less. Mute the group chats. And just reach out less. And eventually, what you'll find is you've freed yourself of the shackles which you were in with these friends. You have a new sense of freedom. They're not hitting you up to play Rocket League every single day. They're not introducing new bullshit variables into your life. They're not destroying your self-esteem. It's exactly like as if you were taping off antidepressants. I was on antidepressants. When you want to stop taking them, you don't literally just stop cold turkey, because the lingering need for them is going to smack you in the face. Taper off them, guys. Spend less time, and then just progressively overload how little time you spend with them. And eventually, you're spending no time with them, and you're free of it. And it wasn't as painful as if you just went, no communication at all. It's as simple as that, guys. I love you guys, and I believe in you. This is foundational for your self-improvement. If you don't take the time to cleanse your social circle, you're going to remain in your old identity, and it's going to be pretty much impossible for you to grow. When I was going through this process, a self-improvement Discord server really helped me. I made some awesome friends in there. I had guys that I could relate to speak to every day. Sadly, that Discord server is now closed, so I've made my own. It's completely for free. It's got over 2,000 young men on self-improvement in there. I'm active in there every single day. Feel free to join. You might make some friends. And boys, if you want to learn how to make money online from the comfort of your bedroom or traveling the world with your laptop, I teach over 500 men how to do exactly that. And as you can see on the screen here, we're getting excellent results inside of my Academy of Excellence. You could be next. Take care, boys.